Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video, and as promised, here is the rest of my weekend league highlights, bar a few games. There was a few games I didn't record or didn't feel like it was worth putting in the video, but this is how the rest of my weekend league played out. If you didn't catch the last FIFA video, I was 6-1 I think. I was off to a really strong start. And, yeah, so this is how it played off. I think I was 5-1, actually. And this is the first team we got matched up against, man. He had Dalglish, Inform Wijnaldum, Kante, Son, a very strong team. And we don't start it off too well. Neuer with an awful goal kick to Hernandez, who can't control the ball. He gets straight through with Dalglish, and, I mean, it was a nice finish, you know. This weekend league was really interesting for me, and I actually made a few changes to my team. And one thing you're going to see over and over again is my defense is just not up to scratch. As we see people like Roussillon, people like Hernandez were just getting pushed off the ball, man, and it's tough because I have about 300 or so K in liquid coins, and I almost want to keep them for things like SBCs, you know, just in case an SBC pops up that I want to do, or I just think it's better to have liquid coins in case, you know, something happens and I want to get a replacement for my team as opposed to investing in people like Longley. That's why my defenders are sort of cheaper. But unfortunately, in that first game we lost, as you can see, I missed an absolute sitter there. And we go into this next game. This guy had a bit of a less impressive team. He did have that icon Nesta, though, which seemed to be a very recurring appearance in these FUT Champs games. We get pretty lucky off the corner there very early in the game with PK. This screen PK, by the way, he's hot and cold for me. Some games he's fantastic, other games, which we will see by the way, I was fuming at him as we get a really nice goal there between Vardy and Dembele. And I was starting Vardy consistently and he was doing bits, man. As you can see, Vardy started to do bits for me, and I just think it's pretty cool because I was using Rashford before. Even Dybala there, I said in the last video, he was not doing bits for me. Dybala off the bench, not only getting a goal there, but an assist for Vardy, who rounds the keeper there. Takes it on his left foot and manages to get it in the net. A 4-0 victory, a very convincing victory, and that kind of boosted my confidence after that loss. We managed to get a win and put me in good spirits again as we go into our next game. And my word, what a team. Red Walker, Red Wijnaldum, Ronaldinho, Scream Aguero, Neymar. This guy had the maddest team I've played in FIFA so far. And not even the maddest team of the episode, so it was mental. He gets through there with Aguero. Really unfortunate that my defenders just couldn't get him. I think he outmuscled Hernandez or PK there. And it just gets worse. I didn't switch off of Roussillon there. It auto-switched to Hernandez. And Roussillon stopped pressuring Aguero, which gave him space for the shot. And with this guy's team, I thought I was down and out, you know, but I went attacking, which is my 3-back formation. I get everyone forward, and I managed to get a goal back, and I thought, you know, the dream might not be over. I really wanted to beat this guy's mega team as I run down the wing with Dybala, cut it back to Lucas with that near post shot. I evened it up, and it went to extra time, guys, and you know, we're going to see some examples here of just why I need to change my defense. So, fair enough on this goal, but PK tackles him once, doesn't get it. Ball falls to a PK and Aguero stood next to each other. PK just runs away from the ball. That really got under my skin. I chucked everyone forward once again. He just squared it to Aguero. He capitalised, and fair play. He was a really good player. He had a mad team. I think if the teams were even, I had a respectable defence. It might have played out a little bit different, and then things go from bad to worse. I faced this guy. He's got Griezmann, that Butragueño. He's got Nesta. He had Screen PK, but it started off okay. Coman with a really surprising finish there. I was not expecting Kingsley Coman to make that finish, and I've kind of been eyeing up Kingsley Coman's new UCL card. Let me know if you guys think I should pick that up. I think it's like 300k, so it's a big investment, and it's not necessarily a huge upgrade yet. But yeah, that guy just scored a mad goal, by the way. The link up there with Butragueño and Griezmann was really, really nice. Butragueño is the icon I'm going for icon swaps, by the way. So, you know, you will see him making an addition. The icon swap objectives have literally just come out at the time I'm making this. So, I might stream me doing the icon swaps objective. I'm not sure. But either way, this guy had a pretty good team. He had Red Chilwell, he had Vardy, and he gets a really fortunate finish there, I will say, with Gomez. I mean, this whole game for me was very stressful. There was a bit of delay on the gameplay, but I'm running down the wing here with Zaha, square it into Vardy, who taps it in. And Zaha and Vardy have been great for me. It really stepped up my attack from the attack I was using previously, which was Inaki Williams and Morales. But there I got really fortunate. The ball kept falling to me. I felt like the momentum was really going my way at this point. So I carried on running forward and hit the post, and it went in with Vardy. Now here, this goal really upset me. I was trying to hold the ball with my goalkeeper. I held the X button for what I thought was about 3 bars worth of power, and I just could not get it just went to my fullback. So it went to extra time. I scored there with my super sub Marcus Rashford, actually nutmegged the goalie, and then in the 119th minute we end up picking up another goal. Lucas there running down the wing, waiting for that perfect pass, gets it into Rashford, who taps it in to make it 4-2 and sees the game out. A lot more stressful than it should have been. As we get our next game, man has Ronaldo, he has Flashback Piszczek, he's got Nesta, he's got a mad team. Jamie Vardy doing a bit of dancing on the box and managed to get that near post, low driven almost shot there with Jamie Vardy. That was really interesting to see. And I'm not sure who I'm going to replace when I get Butragueño out of Zaha and Vardy. I think I'm going to alternate, you know, see who makes a better player, or see who is replaced better, you know, when I use Butragueño, see if he, you know, does better than Vardy or does better than Zaha, and if it's noticeable, I'll leave one out of the team. Another mad team here, that UCL Live Militao, that UCL Live Kante, JJ Okocha as well, like he had a really strong team, and I get the first goal once again. Another sweaty goal across the box to Ousmane Dembele, who had kind of been dimming for me in the weekend league, you know, he's getting outshined by the Jamie Vardy and Zaha combo, and what a finish there by JJ Okocha, man. I held my hands up and I was like, wow, what a goal. That's the icon swaps Okocha as well, and you don't see many people using that. Ousmane Dembele with a beautiful spin gets it into Rashford, who shoots it near post. These near post shots again and again are proving to be so effective for me. This guy piled on the pressure though, got a really lucky rebound goal. He shot it with that Osimhen card to my goalie, who just rebounded it right back to him. However, though, in the 90th minute, Rashford running down the wing, swings it in to Dembele. I actually meant to swing it to the far post there, but for some reason it went to Dembele, who scored regardless, so I'm really not going to be complaining. But we managed to pick up the dub in the 90th minute. It's one of those super satisfying games, man. This guy's team was pretty good as well. He had Kante, Son, Aguero, Zaha. He had Red Walker, who I'm so jealous of because he would have got right in my team. Really unfortunate pass in there from Hernandez, man. If he was able to turn quicker to get that pass off successfully. A bad pass there as well from Semedo. Just a really unfortunate goal in general, to be honest. My defense was just all over the shop, and I'd been holding off against this guy pretty well, you know. However, in the second half, we come back. I'm in my 3-back formation. Nelson Semedo pushing down the right-hand side. He makes a really good right mid. If you end up picking him up and you want to use a 3-back, I'd recommend playing him at that right mid spot if you need to. Awful defending from me here, though, unfortunately. I gave away a penalty. It shouldn't really have been a penalty because he got the pass off to Zaha, who shot. I ended up saving the penalty regardless, so you know, I'm not too fussed. But I was a little bit peeved about the fact that that was given as a penalty, because realistically, the shot was off with Zaha. And here, you know, I was trying to stay composed in the box, shot it with Lucas, and managed to get the rebound to make it 2-1 in the 85th minute, and from there I was able to see the game out. So that was our 12th win. I'm pretty sure we were 12-3 at this point, as we come up against someone once again, Son, Mane, and Salah. What a mad attack. I mean, I've got to say, Son is one of the best players in this game. The amount of times I played against him, he would just outshine everyone. I actually got the first goal here with Zaha. I had plenty of time on the ball, and I got really lucky with a finish there. A simple finesse Zaha managed to make a meal out of. He hit the post and it rebounded in. Link up play there. He got through with Son, and like, what a finish. I thought he was going to square it. He hit it on Son's, I think it must have been on his weak foot. He's got 5-star weak foot, and he just banged it across the net. I could hold my hands up there and be like, fairs. This one wasn't so fairs. Blocked it, went straight back to his feet, and he shot it near post, and it went in with Lucas. And yeah, I kind of felt like this game really wasn't going to go my way, as he oh, this is the next game actually. I didn't record the screen for this one. I just went straight into it. We concede the first goal straight away against Mane. This guy had a pretty good team from what I remember. Jamie Vardy though, banging that near post. I hit the post, literally banging that near post. And I knew from there, I really didn't think this was going to be my game. However, a great ball there from Semedo to Zaha. Zaha squares it too. I think that was Lucas after I subbed him on. And we equal it up in the 80th minute to 1-1. And I felt like this game could have went my way, you know. I felt like I was all over him, and it took way too long to get that goal. Poor defending from me, though. I just leave him straight open with Mane, and Mane's not going to miss a finesse from there, man. Mane is too good in this game. But we come back again. Marcus Rashford now does a beautiful spin. This was a great goal, man. Just perfect dribbling from Marcus Rashford, and bangs it near post from inside the box in the 105th minute. And if I'm not mistaken, this game actually went to penalties. And as I said in the last episode, man, I've kind of been working on my penalties. I've been trying to juke out the opponents and reading the head movements, and you'll see I make 1 or 2 saves here. Also do 1 or 2 bad penalties as well. Like, my penalty taking can be a little bit inconsistent, so sometimes I juke the head movement, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I just mess it up entirely, as we have 2 misses there in a row. At that point I thought it was over. Delaney steps up, I'm pretty sure, oh no, Delaney steps up at the end. De Jong scores it for me though, and Mane misses. He tried to timed it red. Dembele scores for me right down the middle, and then Delaney steps up and I save it. So we pick up a dub. A very fortunate dub there. If we deserved it or not, I'm not too sure, but we get our 13th win of the weekend league as we come against someone Aubameyang, Sterling, Son. Mad team once again. That seems to be a recurring theme in this weekend league. Dembele with a nice ball through to Zaha. I was really surprised that I didn't shoot that on the right foot. For some reason it just by default went to his left foot, and he managed to bang it. And like, you know, I'm not going to complain. There though, beautiful link up there with Dembele and Vardy bangs it near post. Vardy had kind of been outshone a bit in the last few games. He started off really strong in the weekend league, then kind of dipped, but then you'll see he slowly started to peak towards the end as De Jong there. Beautiful through ball to Lucas Moura. I thought this would be worth putting in. Round the goalie, do a nice ball roll, and just hit the post. But it was over though. It was the 90th minute anyway, and we did pick up the win to secure ourselves gold 3, but we weren't done there. We wanted to chase elite. I'm pretty sure at this point I was 14-4. I think 14-4, 14-5 as we come up in our next game. A pretty fortunate goal here as it falls back to PK, who gets it to Sissoko. Sissoko to Hernandez. Hernandez to Coman. And I had about 4 near post shots in this game before that I didn't show. Every single one of them Alisson saved, and you'll see Alisson got a hand to it there as well. I just thought this wasn't my game. This is what I mean about my defence though. Aubameyang there outstrengthened Hernandez in what should have been a relatively easy interception. However though, Zaha, a bit of dribbling on the box, gets tackled by his goalie, and we manage to score ourselves a pen. And by score ourselves a pen, I mean we do end up scoring a pen. As you can see, a little bit juked. I made him dive to the left, then went down the middle, and Jamie Vardy picked up the pen in the 53rd minute. And then just to add salt to the wounds, Vardy and Zaha with a nice link-up play. Bit of a fortunate way to get the ball back there, but you know, we ended up winning and getting our 15th win of the weekend league. This team was mad. Flashback, Walcott, Red Fabinho, Son. Baresi was new to me. I've never played Baresi in this game. Obviously that Roberto Carlos as well, but we get the first goal once again. Wilfried Zaha on that near post. He's so clinical when he's in the box. When he's outside the box, not so much, and I will get into that at some point. But Zaha here with Vardy. I'm surprised that wasn't offside, to be honest, but bangs it near post. It was a bit of a floater. I thought I was going to hit the bar with it when I initially took it, but we won that game 2-0. Got our 16th win. Jamie Vardy once again making an appearance. Son. So many people have Son. I have no clue how so many people have managed to get Heung-min Son, but maybe if I could get an untradeable one, that would be nice. But he goes 1-0 up with Jamie Vardy there, and it goes from bad to worse. Vardy gets another goal for him. In the first 20 minutes, we were 2-0 down. I kind of saw myself losing this game. This guy was a very good player. He was in constant pressure. Every time I had the ball, I had no time on the ball, and he capitalised on it, you know. He was very good in attack. Poor from my defence there from Roussillon and Hernandez. Bit fortunate there to get the ball back to him, but he does manage to score the header. Yeah, this guy was crazy, and in the later stages of the game, his players had next to no fitness, so I started to capitalise on that. We got our first goal there with Wilfried Zaha, and I wanted to get straight back into it. Dembele, Sissoko, Dembele on the box, gets it into Zaha, and it was 3-2, and he just sort of started passing it around, as you can expect, and we lost the game, but it was pretty close. It's a shame I couldn't capitalise on it a bit more. He was a very good player nonetheless. Ousmane Dembele with a beautiful drag back, blasts it on his weak foot to that near post once again. I was really proud of that guy, you know, because the composure to do the drag back, get it onto his weak foot past the centre back was really nice. This was good play from him though. He ran it into the box with Dembele. My centre backs couldn't do anything. It felt like my players were running through the mud. Like, you know that bad gameplay when it feels like your players are trekking through mud? It was that, but like, it was really bad. It was really inconsistent this weekend. I played the majority of these games you're seeing on Sunday night, and at this point I decided I'd use my Red Digne. I'd not really used him apart from off the bench in the midfield, but I wanted to give him a go, man, because Roussillon was just not cutting it. This was really fortunate though, because I went to do a fake shot and Zaha slide tackled. I got the ball straight back, like he passed it with PK to my Zaha, do a 1-2 with Jamie Vardy and get the goal off. So, once again, we're through now with Ousmane Dembele, who bangs it. That was actually far post because I was more towards that side of the goal. But we win that game 2-0 and secure ourselves gold 2. I think I had 5 or 6 games to win 3 if I wanted gold win, or I had to win out for elite. We play against this guy who had Griezmann and Aubameyang. Pretty good team, to be honest. He got a really nice goal there with Anthony Martial. I really wasn't expecting him to score that, but outside the box finesse, OP, am I right, boys? And then runs through the box with Griezmann. It's just one of those things, man. Griezmann, I said it in the last video, it's got to be one of the best finishers in the game. But a nice link-up play here, and I managed to get a really nice finesse shot with Dembele from just outside the box once again on that weak foot. I'm pretty sure Dembele has a 5-star weak foot, so it's not really worth noticing. Did very lucky to get the ball here. Vardy showing great strength to out strength for centre-back there, and that was evened up to 2-2. And this guy was pretty good in attacking, man. You can see how patient he is, and I was a bit disappointed in Neuer there for not making the save. He just sort of went like to try and like duck towards it for some reason, but we lost the game. This guy, very strong team again. Sterling, Mbappe, that Scream Payet, who is quite a nuisance to play against, I will say, but really patient play. You can see this guy was sat very deep. It took me 60 minutes to finally break down his defense, and Wilfried Zaha there with a pretty basic finish. And that was all this guy wanted. You know, he left after 1 goal. It was Sunday. I'm assuming he needed 1 or so wins, and this is the team, guys. What a team that was. He had Dalglish, he had Ronaldinho, Scream Insigne. It was mental, and I got the first goal here with Jamie Vardy. He really didn't pressure me, which was quite weird. Once I got through, he didn't run that Joe Gomez back to chase me down, and things went from bad to worse to him. Zaha with a great finish on the edge of the box, a finesse shot. Those finesses from outside the box, man, if you can power them right, they're so good. De Jong to Dembele to Zaha, and we get the 3rd goal, and that was it. That was all this guy wanted. He left after that, and I was really shocked because his team was crazy. So we lost a game after this, and we had 1 game to clutch up goal 1, and we got this guy's team. Pretty nice hybrid of Bundesliga and La Liga. I would say my team was slightly better though. Zaha though with a fake shot, that outside the box finesse. I like the fake shot transition onto the right foot, man. It just felt so nice. This guy was AI defending a lot. I had a lot of time on the ball, and it was 1-0. It was literally 1-0. That is how the game finished, and that is my Weekend League highlights, guys. If you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below, along with any replacements you think I should make to the team. And yeah, guys, thanks again very much for watching, and peace.